Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be very happy to present to you here in a moment the 56th annual Fort Jones Christmas Parade. And this is brought to you through the Fort Jones Lions Club. We've been in existence since 2001, and we have been delivering the parade to you since 2004. It's going to take them a little while to get down here for all the good stuff. But we really appreciate you folks on the sidewalk and the folks hiding in their cars down there.
So presenting the colors for today's parade is the Top of the State Backcountry Horsemen. The Backcountry Horsemen of California Top of the State unit is composed of volunteers who are passionate about keeping public lands open and accessible for all. The purpose of the Backcountry Horsemen are to educate wilderness users to leave no trace, and to promote the use, care, and development of California's backcountry trails. Joining them today, we have royalty from the Scott Valley Pleasure Park. The Scott Valley Pleasure Park Rodeo Association hosts 3 rodeos each year, beginning the first weekend of May and ending the final weekend of July. The association is represented here today by their beautiful royalty court, who invite you to come experience one of the oldest sports in America and learn more about our cherished Western heritage. So we have 2 princesses down there today. Second Princess Peyton is from Etna. She's 14 years old, riding on Hank. She's the daughter of Robert and Christy Bartnick, and big sister to Lucy and Chase. Peyton's roots run deep in the Jenner family's cattle ranch, which has proudly stood in Scott Valley for 6 generations. Princess Peyton has participated in rodeo events since a young age and embodies grace, determination, and a deep love for the sport. First Princess, Trinity Spencer. Princess Trinity is the daughter of Stephanie Barluzzi and Willis Spencer and lives in Hornbrook. She's 16 years old and a senior at Wairika High School. She's riding her new horse, Rocco, and looks forward to many years with him. When she's not riding, Princess Trinity is pitching for the Lady Miners softball team. Anything that Princess Trinity can do outdoors is what makes her most happy. The Scott Valley Pleasure Park Royalty Court and Committee would like to thank Rick Zylstra of Butte Creek Outfitters in Fort Jones for creating the beautiful chaps that the ladies are wearing, and to all of their sponsors listed on the banner for their continued support of the royalty program. And we'll see you at the rodeos.
Today, our singer for the national anthem is Destiny McNally, excuse me. She's a stay-at-home mom, juggling 2 busy boys, aged 13 and 15. Her husband, John, and she have been married for 15 wonderful years. She has a bachelor's degree in music from USC. Believe it or not, she majored in trombone. These days, she's the worship leader at the Fort Jones Community Church, and during the summer, she coaches the Scott Valley swim team. Working with kids is definitely a highlight of Destiny's year.
We get ready to rise and remove your hats, and we will have the singing of the national anthem. Singing with Destiny today is Abigail Rafini.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming,
whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, o'er so gallantly streaming,
and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof
Thank you, ladies. Great job. Thank you very much.
Great stuff there. Hey, one more round of applause as we move on through here. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we kick off the 56th Annual Fort Jones Christmas Parade, we start with the Grand Marshal. Grand Marshals this year, Virginia and Joseph Church, better known as Ginny and Joe. Ginny and Joe are this year's Grand Marshals, and they are a remarkable couple whose lives are a testament to dedication, love, and community spirit. Ginny was born in Wairika, attended Fort Jones High School, and is an inspiring 95 years young. After graduating from Humboldt University, she dedicated her career to working in local schools, shaping the lives of many in the community. Joe, originally from New York, and now an incredible 100 years young, served his country proudly in the U.S. Navy before contributing many years to the Forest Service. Their love story began in 1951 over Sunday dinner at Bess and Jean Newton's home in Fort Jones. They were married the following year at Fort Jones Methodist Church and started their life together in a tent house in Sawyer's Bar. Today they reside in Greenview and are proud parents of 4 children. Ginny and Joe live by their motto, do the best you can with what you've got. Joe is often seen walking along the Valley Highway, keeping the roads clean, a testament to his enduring commitment to his community. Please join us in celebrating Ginny and Joe, whose lives and contributions embody the heart and soul of our community. Our Grand Marshals, Ginny and Joe, thank you.
And we can thank our first vendor, the Wairika Motors, which sent this beautiful little Ford over to us to be the vehicle for the Grand Marshal. Thank you. We also have Scott Valley Disposal and Mechanics Bank as annual sponsors. And then the next one coming up is Siskiyou Telephone Company. Okay, so I got through that. Like Charlie Brown says, it's not what's under the Christmas tree that matters, but who's around it. Our communities matter to us, and we thank you for supporting us, the Siskiyou Telephone Company, for over 128 years. Merry Christmas from the Siskiyou Telephone Company. Thank you, everybody, thank them. And now they have a section of the highway they clean up too. Thank you.
And thank you to Siskiyou Telephone. Appreciate that. What a great looking float. Right behind Siskiyou Telephone, we've got Scott Valley Fire Protection District. And that's them. Scott Valley Fire Department serving all of Scott Valley, 842 square miles, they tell me, for nearly 50 years. They respond to everything from wildfires, structure fires, medical aid, and even vehicle accidents. They are always looking for volunteers to come join this great group that serves our community and the Scott Valley Fire Protection District. Thank you for being here. Merry Christmas. And we sure do appreciate having these folks in the valley right here to protect us when we need them, or we hope we never need them. But good to know that they're here.
And this last summer, we got evacuated in our house for 8 days, but we know we had the protection of some great people. All of the agencies, the U.S. Forest Service, CAL FIRE, and the Scott Valley Fire District. Thank you guys so much. Next is the Sacred Heart Religious Education and the Sacred Heart Parish. The Sacred Heart Catholic Church Children's Faith Formation classes keep the spirit alive with the knowledge of the birth of Christ and peace on earth. This is the Sacred Heart Religious Education and Sacred Heart Parish. Thank you folks very much for joining us again this year. Okay.
Right after Sacred Heart Religious Education, we've got the Siskiyou County Veterans Services Office. They are here to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Certainly proud to have an organization supporting veterans right here in Siskiyou County. And this is them. Thank you very much, Siskiyou County Veterans Service Office.
We have even more sponsors. We have Mechanics Bank and Five Marys are some of the important sponsors. Harris Ranch, the Richard Harris Ranch, and Fort Jones Ace Hardware. All right, now we have the 4-H program from the Fort Jones 4-H. It's designed to help young people develop their full potential and grow into competent, contributing, and caring citizens. Leader is Carolyn Louise. Carolyn, thank you. And this is the Fort Jones 4-H. Merry Christmas, kids.
Not sure how they got the hat on that goat, but it looks good. Thank you, Fort Jones 4-H. Right after that, we've got Fort Jones Elementary School. Yes, indeed, right here in Fort Jones. The kids at Fort Jones Elementary are nestled down in their beds with visions of sugar plums dancing around in their heads. Fort Jones Elementary School wishing everyone Merry Christmas. Thank you for being here in the 56th Annual Fort Jones Christmas Parade. It looks great. Stay warm, kids. I see you've got a fire on that float, so keep it going.
Our next entry is Forrest and Kayla Sidebottom. Santa has come to town for a traditional Christmas with some friendly little helpers. Somebody's turned all green over it. It's Forrest and Kayla Sidebottom. Thank you so much.
It's the first Grinch that we've seen today. Right after that is Fort Jones United Methodist Church, and their float represents the true meaning of Christmas as told through the Peanuts characters and the Gospel of Luke. That's what Christmas is all about. Thank you so much, Fort Jones United Methodist Church.
Next is the Scott Valley Grange, number 586. The Grange started up again in August 2023 after 30 years of non-operation. Our motto is, what can we do for our community today? We want to invite you to join us. Our meeting is in the first Monday of the month at 6 p.m. at the Scott Valley Grange. Welcome, thank you, Merry Christmas.
And folks, in case you weren't able to hear them coming down the street, the Siskiyou Mountain Men are here. That loud popping sound, that's the one. They love to live the life of mountain men, exploring the wilderness and living off the land. When they gather for rendezvous, they'll show off their skills of shooting and throwing, cooking and storytelling. They're a family organization that teaches our children and grandchildren good moral character. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all. Thank you to the Siskiyou Mountain Men. Appreciate your participation in the parade. Have fun.
Next up in the white pickup is the Avery Theater. The Avery Theater is working hard to deliver movies every month on the third Saturday of the month. Our board works tirelessly to bring you music and live performances, including, but not limited to, melodramas, poetry, and music. We would love to hear from you, as our community is why we do what we do. Help us keep the arts alive in the Scott Valley by coming to our shows and telling us what you would like to see. The Avery Theater, thank you and welcome. A little bit more, I forgot to say, thank you for your support, as we can't do what we do without you. The next movie is on the 21st of December at the Avery Theater, and we are showing Die Hard. Isn't that everybody's favorite Christmas movie? So we'll see you at the Avery on 21st of December.
And now we have the Northern California Girl Scouts. The Girl Scouts of North Siskiyou County would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Look for these girls mid-January for cookie sales. I know I always buy my boxes. Thank you for your community support. Thank you, Girl Scouts of North Siskiyou County, for being here today. Next up is the Quartz Valley Reservation. The Quartz Valley Indian Reservation is dedicated to building a brighter future for its members and youth, all while honoring and preserving our cherished traditions and culture in every aspect of their lives. Every aspect of their lives. Thank you so much, Quartz Valley Indian Reservation, for being here in the parade this year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Next we have the NorCal Riders. The NorCal Riders, they're just friends who love to ride together. Merry Christmas. Thanks, guys. We see you every year. We like it.
And putting a little space between the NorCal Riders, the loud motorcycle noise coming up right behind them. The Siskiyou County Search and Rescue. Again, another one of those organizations that we're happy to have here in Siskiyou County that we hope we never need, but we're glad they're here. The Siskiyou County Search and Rescue has 2 words written on their bio here. So I'm walking it through very slowly. They want to say Merry Christmas. I'm going to add Happy New Year, I'm going to add thank you to the Siskiyou County Search and Rescue Organization. We're sure glad that you're here. We hope we never meet you on the wilderness area or anywhere else. Thought we might need that snowcat earlier today, but I'm glad we didn't have to untrailer that thing.
Coming up now is the Etna Fire Department. Etna Fire Department, of course, like all of our fire departments here except Forest Service and Cal Fire, is a volunteer fire department run by people like you and me. Only they put out a lot of money, these volunteer fire departments do, to keep themselves certified and their equipment certified so that they are capable and insured to come and help us when we need it. A couple of years ago, I had a personal emergency, and my wife called 911, and within 3 minutes, there were 3 different fire departments in our living room. And they were one of them. And the Scott Valley and Fort Jones. It was amazing. So they really do help us. Smokey the Bear represents, of course, the U.S. Forest Service, and Smokey wishes everyone a safe and Merry Christmas. And there's that big old owl there, too. Is that Woodsy the Owl? It must be, huh? Yeah.
We got thumbs up from that. It's Woodsy the Owl.
Thank you for showing up, folks. U.S. Forest Service.
Rounding out our fire crews that go back to back to back, we have CAL FIRE in our parade, as they are every year. CAL FIRE wants to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and everyone a fire-safe Christmas. Be careful when you're burning wood, burning anything.
This is right. Next is the Fort Jones Lions Club. That's us. The Fort Jones Lions Club is very proud to be serving the people of Fort Jones and the rest of Scott Valley. We are proud to have been able to provide firewood to several of the families that had no means of getting their own wood during the cold winter months. We've also been able to provide several people in the Fort Jones area with much needed eyeglasses, both for adults and children. We are very proud to be able to provide Scott Valley Focus with the money to help fill food baskets for the needy. We're proud to be able to help provide 3 scholarships for our graduating seniors in Etna High every year through the generous donations from the Fall Festival and the car show. The Fort Jones Lions is always looking for some hardworking and community-minded people to join with us at our busy club. The Fort Jones Lions is very proud to be coordinating the Fort Jones Christmas Parade. We take great pride that this parade is enjoyed by all, and we'd like to thank everyone for your great support. I'd like to wish you and everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Here comes Santa.
Yes, and as always, bringing Santa down the street is the Fort Jones Volunteer Fire Department. Has been serving the community since 1877. The department is seeking new members to carry on the tradition and to become part of their elite team. It's a great way to support the community, learn some new skills, and even prepare for a paid career in the fire or emergency medical service field. The Fort Jones Volunteer Fire Department would like to thank everyone for their support. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. And as we do each year at the Fort Jones Christmas Parade, we will end it with Santa Claus coming down the lane on a fire engine. Folks, it's been my privilege and pleasure to announce this parade for the last 15 plus years. I want to thank my partner, Steve Robeson, for joining me up here. Remember, we will be opening this road back up to traffic. Please be careful as you cross the street and pick up the remaining candy. Again, we sure appreciate everybody being out here. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year from me, from Steve, Santa, and all the people that participate in the parade each year. Again, be careful out there in the streets. We will be doing the raffle right here in front of the Resource Center in about 10 minutes. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it.